kind of get your shit together at the end, planning wise. I did. You're in the office, and the phone rings, and this. Did we name this secretary Marie? Right,
Maria.
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 Maria answers the phone and says, "Hold on,
Who
okay.
is it, Maria? Who be calling at this hour?
Julian, it's for you. I think it's Master Choli."
Give me that.
Give me that.
I said she's not Mr. Master Chode. You honor us with this phone call.
Hello, Julian. I'm calling to see how it's going. Are you able to maintain operations?
About that, see, we're having a little trouble with the street gang, but we got it under control.
I've taken the liberty of hiring some muscle, and I'm sending him to you. He should be there sometime today. He's a real tough bastard who's not technically in Nova Tribe, so watch him. But he should be useful for handling some street toughs. Have you made any progress in searching out the killers of Max Grenade?
We've been looking into it, but our trails have been running cold, like gazpacho.
It's important that we find something out. I have men investigating other incidences. We need to figure out who's gonna make this move on the crime families before it's too late.
You got it. You can count on the space drag.
All right, I'm counting on you, Julian.
And Enzo. Don't
Right.
forget about Enzo. He is equally responsible for everything that happens with the space dragon.
All right, I gotta go. And he hangs up the phone.
What'd he say?
They're sending us some muscle. Said he should be here soon. Just in time for us to take out the blue jacket.
Reggie pulls up in a space cab and gets dropped off outside of this kind of unassuming 4-story business building. And you've been told to find Julian Ragu on the 3rd floor.
So I walk in and go, hey, looking for Mr. Ragu.
Who's asking?
A little bit of NT, a little Master Choli, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying, so speak in English.
Speak of the English.
Okay, look, man, I am just hired by Master Choli, and I'm just here to help out. So,
Oh, why did you say
what's
that
with
in
the
the
voice?
first place?
Hey, are you mocking us? Hey,
no. Just wanted to, make sure you felt a little bit more comfortable with my appearance here. I am Reggie Ano, the extraordinaire, the two-timer. Well, let me know what you guys
You
need.
two-timing
and-
us?
I'm gonna
No,
try.
no.
I am going to try to wrestle him. I'm gonna grab him like by his shoulders and like, let's go, let's wrestle, let's do this.
All right, both of you roll strength then.
Boys, boys.
That's a 8 total.
Oh, I got 6.
Failed. Mark experience. You try to wrestle him, and basically you can manhandle him. What do you do to him?
I'm not gonna manhandle him. I mean, even though I'd like having that extra little bit of power because that's part of my appetite there, which I could have done possibly. So I gotta remember that. I go, hey, Mr. Enzo, if you're really gonna come at me, you gotta come a little bit stronger. Now we can either be friends or we can be enemies, and take your pick.
Guy's pretty strong. I think he's on the steroids.
Hey, he's
do.
all right. He's all right.
Forget about it. So I let him go, and then
Listen,
I go,
Reggie,
"All right,
we need a mission to complete.
mission's my middle name.
Reggie Mission Ano.
Yeah.
Shinano. I think I used to drive one of those.
Listen, we've been having some trouble with these toughs called the Blue Jackets, and we got a plan, C, to either assimilate or eliminate.
Well, they don't sound too tough. Who calls themselves blue jackets and thinks that they're all the thing?
I don't know, and I pull out my blue jacket. It's
they're
a
pretty nice
It's a
blue
pretty
jackets.
nice jacket.
Yeah,
It's a good jacket.
It's a good quality.
Oh, I stand corrected.
I think we should absorb them and become the Blue Dragons. And then
Hey.
we grow our power, and then Julian will be fully in charge and have all the responsibility.
Hey, I am just hired to help you. I don't care about making things better. I just want to help this and then move on my merry way. Unless you guys can, fill my pockets and make sure they're extra lasagna.
Well, what do you think we're doing here? We're trying to make money, and the best way to do that is to expand. Once they see how much territory we're taking down here, the Nova Tribe, they'll give us more territory, more planets, and we'll have all the money we can fucking use, want.
But you
All those
only get a
words.
cut if you're part of the tribe. See? Otherwise, you'll just be making chump change. Independent contractor rate.
All right. Well, is there an initiation or am I just part of the crew?
Yeah, go kill the Blue Jackets.
Point me in that direction.
I think we need to not do that no more. We tried to go at him with force. I think we need to use everything we have right now. Julian, I say you kill the chief or the head guy, and you assume command.
That's the plan. Tomorrow night, that guy said.
How are you gonna eject him?
I don't know, that's for your big brains to figure out. How are we supposed to catch this guy with an IV in his arm?
I could work on it some more, but now that we have Reggie, I think we need to figure out how we're gonna put him into the plan. Do you want to try to initiate him into the Blue Jackets so you can have backup when you do your coup?
Yeah, I'll just
Or-
introduce him as my friend. They like me. I'm in. They think I'm crazy. They're not gonna let the crazy guy's crazy friend into the Blue Jackets? I don't think
You do all the talking. I'm there to protect you.
Yeah, he's the silent partner.
At that point, Marie clicks on the screen and says, "You guys seeing this?" And like jumps her news feed in, or like local news feed. First is showing footage of the site of the blown up truck and the blown up limousine, shot up limousine from the meeting from the first episode where Max Grenade died. And then it's showing footage of violence in the streets of your quarter, and there's somebody's like equivalency of like an iPhone video of you casting lightning and then Julian casting lightning and murdering a kid.
Oh,
And then live footage, and it's like the police presence in your neighborhood, like you recognize your neighborhood, the entertainment district, and there's just way more police around than there is. And then the voiceover is like the reporter saying something like, the local PD is cracking down on gang violence in the area. They have stationed quite a few officers in the entertainment district to try to quell violence after this violent killing of a young man in a gang known as the Blue Jackets. And it goes on to talk about some other violence that might be related to gangs in the blown up cars. Maria says, "This isn't good for business."
I look at Julian. I think we should use this. When you take over, you have to have a scapegoat, someone for them to rally against. We'll say that the cops set it all up.
They're working with the Quadra.
Yes, and then you can say that the cops assassinated him. What's the leader's name?
I think he probably has a nickname that the people in the game call him.
Handsome Pete, but he has like a huge scar on his face. So it's
It's like an ironic nickname.
Yeah.
Handsome Pete. You know this.
Wait, Reggie, are you a good shot?
Shooting's not really my specialty.
So none of us
get
can
a little,
shoot. Great.
little close and personal. I like to see the life kind of just fade away.
Wait, and you're neutral?
I mean, I guess that's not gonna be the opposite. Right?
neutral.
No, what's your statement, though?
My statement? Oh, it says teach someone the ways of your people.
Well, I think you found the perfect student.
If one of us could shoot, we could try to snipe him, or you could just poison him in his drink. What do you think, Julian?
Hey, I did all this work to get in up close and personal. I don't got any thoughts after. I don't know how to kill people with these sophisticated methods. I'm taking care of things the old-fashioned way, or with my word, or with my math.
Do we cause a scene?
I think we've caused enough of a scene for one day.
I mean, yeah, it has been like a day. Okay, so I think that I should probably just work on it longer, try to make it like he could put it in a drink or something, so then Julian could just easily slip him a Mickey.
Yeah. Now, Blue Jackets like to party hardy. If we could get it into one of their drinks or some food or something, it might be the best option.
Okay.
Sounds
How about
like a
you
plan.
and Reggie go down to the Blue Jackets and start, implanting the idea that the cops are out to get him, and those words, use them. You good at that?
Well, since I'm an out-of-towner, should I pretend to be the so-called cops after them, make it more believable?
No. Just be yourself. The cops are looking for you. No need to get the details. The more facts that come to light, the more questions that they'll have about said facts.
And this is why you will be in charge, Mr. Ragu.
I'm already in charge.
More in charge.
I'd say Julian and Reggie, head down to the Blue Jackets while Enzo is working
Go to the lab
at
or
the
whatever.
lab. And
The laboratory.
The office.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the bathroom. That's right.
Like a broom closet. You're like, yes.
I just want to go look for Handsome Pete so I could introduce Reggie to.
Oh, I just want to put this out there. I think you guys know this because you've kind of done it, but you can give non-criminal activity jobs to Maria.
Hey, Maria, how's that orphanage coming along?
Yeah, she got that information and she sent it over to you guys, your communication devices of the local orphanages, the local orphanage, one in particular. And there's like an article about how long it's like some linked lame article about it saving children or whatever.
Oh, set up a nonprofit.
Right.
To help troubled youth.
And who became the present CEO? Who signed the paper as leader of the?
It's under Maria's name.
It's under Maria's name.
Oh no, poor Maria.
So she has established the nonprofit. So she sent you guys all that on top of. So if you need to interact with Maria, you can call her or talk to her, and she can help.
Well, we're broke.
Yeah. Well, she still works for you, even though her loyalty to Max Grenade runs deep. So you guys drive to the other side of the entertainment district where those guys hang out at that junkyard or whatever. And you're walking up. There's always a few Blue Jackets outside, sort of guarding the door. And one of them was like, Julian, who's this guy?
Hey, don't worry about it. He's here to meet Handsome Pete. He's an associate of mine.
How you doing?
He kind of looks you up and down. He's like, all right, but causing any trouble here, you get.
No problems. No problems.
Hey, did you see that video I posted on the space tubes last night?
Oh, you gotta check that out, man.
Yeah, we saw that shit. Is that for real? You whacked those two guys?
Yeah, you better believe it.
Low charisma.
Believe it.
Believe it.
10. No, 9.
9. They're like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. They're reasonably enthused.
Where's Handsome Pete? I gotta talk to him.
They open up the gate into the junkyard, and you walk in. And, Handsome Pete is there, or there's other guys around, like smashing bottles or talking about stabbing people, gang shit. They all take note that you've brought somebody new in, and that attracts a lot of attention. Guys kind of start circling up as you walk over to Pete. Julian, is what you posted for real?
Oh, you better believe.
That's pretty incredible. That's commitment.
Anything for this sweet blue jacket.
That's what we're looking for.
Hey, listen, I wanted you to meet an associate of mine. If I'm gonna be working my way with these crews, I gotta start leading my own branch of the organization. This is Reggie. He's strong.
He looks up and down, Reggie. So, Reggie, you want to join the Blue Jackets?
I mean, and I just flex super hard, and then the sleeves actually kind of tear. You tell me.
Hey, better not be doing that while you wearing a jacket.
Oh, my bad. I gotta be careful, Make sure it gives me some extra bicep room. These pythons don't feed themselves.
Handsome Pete smiles and says, you always need a strong fella, but you'll have to earn your way in like everybody else.
Hey, he doesn't need to earn his way in. He's with me.
Pete turns back and looks at you and gets very close to you. Julie, you've done a lot very quickly, but don't overstep your bounds.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Pete. Handsome sir. My bad.
Nobody gets into the Blue Jackets without proving themselves.
So, Mr. Handsome, is it? What services can I offer you in exchange for that snazzy blue jacket?
He strokes his chin. He's like, I'll have to find something appropriate for a strong guy like you to do. Julian, you think you can run your own crew? You think you're ready for that responsibility?
He's already running me and Enzo.
Who's Enzo?
Shut! Who said you could talk? I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. Maybe I'm not ready to run a crew because I can't keep my boys in line. And I smack him in the head really hard.
Ooh. I give Julian a look, and I know I kind of messed up. I just I turn away and I go, I'll be walking now, and I just kind of take a couple steps back and give him his space.
You've already got 2 guys not in the gang under you. How
I
many
have
more?
my own associates. I get around. I'm a charming guy. I've got connections, but it's one of the reasons why I wanted to join the Blue Jackets. It would be impossible to run this town. You guys are already so big and entrenched and powerful and rich and handsome.
Pete smirks and says, "What did you do before you joined us, Julian?"
Odds and ends, a little robbery, a little Grand Theft Auto, as you well know.
You know, Julian, I've got connections, and I tried to look into you, and there's nothing.
So, 'cause I got connections too. And you know, when you learn to play ball like I play ball, you can earn certain favor. And I'd be willing to extend some of those favors to you, but only if we got a thing going on. If we improve our relationship, maybe I can show you all the tricks that I got up my sleeve or behind my mask. I'm all Southern all of a sudden.
Really close to you and whispers, "You're a fucking cop."
Whoa, 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 where do you get this from? Hey, easy. What do I gotta prove to you that I'm on your side? Would a cop go out and murder those two fools who wiped out half your gang?
Other gang members causing trouble? Maybe. You gotta prove it. You gotta get you and your strong boy there. Need to bring me a police officer, and then you're gonna kill him for me here in front of everybody.
Fine. I don't see how that helps us grow as an organization, but if that's what it takes for Reggie to get his blue jacket, then that's what I gotta do.
Trust is what it builds, Julian.
Well, all right then. And I go collect Reggie, and I head out back the door, back to...
Okay, let's go back to headquarters, where the science is occurring. Why don't you
Bullet
tell
science.
exactly what you're trying to make them, how they're supposed to function?
So I want to make it so that it can do a little traveling before it enters the bloodstream, so it can go from the stomach into the bloodstream, I guess.
Okay, you try to make it digestible. Roll intelligence.
I got an 8.
You think this will work, but it's not a for sure thing. There's going to be a roll when they go to be ingested to see if they make it through the digestion process enough to be functional. So there's semi-functional. And then about the time you're finished up with that, Reggie and Julian get back.
Hey, Maria, I need you to go down to the love store and go pick me up an outfit.
What kind of outfit?
A policeman's uniform.
Oh, like one of those kinky policeman's uniforms?
The kinkier the better.
Whatever you say. And she heads out the door.
Do I hear this, or am I still in the other room?
You probably hear this.
What do you need a police outfit for?
We need to whack a guy. But I think this might be the perfect opportunity for us to take out the boss. Handsome Pete, that is.
Well, I just finished these nanobots.
Perfect.
And
Right on time.
digestible. But
how do you
you're
feel
not
about
gonna
wearing...
kill a cop, or you are gonna kill a cop?
No, I'm gonna kill you. Or at least pretend to.
Why not just kill someone else and do it for real while they're wearing a cop uniform?
That is also a good plan.
Or we could kill a cop.
Oh, but that's the thing. We gotta kidnap a cop. We
That's
can't
what
just kill
Muscles
him.
over here is for.
Well, I guess so. Well, it's a good thing that plenty of them are walking around the streets here. Reggie, come on. Let's go get us a cop.
You got it, Mr. Ragu.
Okay, how do we get us a cop?
Did I go with them?
You
And
want?
so you guys just walked outside, right? They're not like gone. Did you go with them?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna follow them out. I think you should just knock one out. Just have the big guy smack them both on the head, like Andre the Giant, and knock them both out, or smash their heads together. Maybe you could use the cop to help us out.
What cop would be willing to get themselves involved with mooks like us?
Yeah, maybe if you told him that you don't really want to kill him, and if he told the Blue Jackets that the cops know everything about him and are telling them, and they're the ones who killed whatever, he might cooperate that story if he thinks it might save his life. Make it sound like you're the one who's on his side. Good cop, if you were.
I don't follow.
I don't know.
You saying you want me to get a cop to volunteer to be murdered in front of the Blue Jackets?
No, I'm saying you kidnap a cop, and then while you have him, before you take him to the Blue Jackets, let him know, I don't want to do this. They're just making me do this. So maybe if you lie to them, you won't have to die, and you kind of tell them the lie what to say. And maybe by that time, the poison will already be done, you know?
Well, when did the handsome Pete get poisoned in this plan?
Well, obviously, you're going to take shots before you murder a guy, bro.
You think it'll work that fast?
If my calculations are correct, then yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We go kidnap a cop, convince that cop to lie for us in the middle of the bad guys' HQ, and hoping that they'll convince Handsome Pete long enough for the poison to take over and kill him.
Or just kill the cop. I'm trying to help you not kill a cop. Or just kill him and then slip him the Mickey.
All right, well, give me the Mickey.
And I hand it to him. It's like I don't know, just a little vial, right? Put some of this in his drink. Once he drinks it, then in 2 minutes, he'll hopefully be dead. How's it going to work? Is he just going to start? I'm imagining he's just going to start dissolving.
Disintegrating?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to start dealing him damage like the nanites do to you. So I'll probably have you roll damage a few times as it hits him, you know what I mean? Over a period of time, like a poisoning effect.
Cuban B.
So, you guys got lots of plans. You got an ultimatum with the police thing. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna call one of the police that interviewed us when we were with the doctor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna figure out who that was, and then like ring him up and just be like, I want to talk.
Now you need to remind me, did this person get your real ID or get
Real ID.
So you call them up. Let's say their name is Detective Lawrence.
You need to come down to my place and we need to have a chat. I've got information.
Detective Lawrence hesitates and says, where do you want to meet?
At the Space Dragons headquarters. Little financial shop behind the strip joint down on the edge of the space dome.
Yeah, you're in the corner of the dome.
There's the scrapyard, the roadhouse, down on 4th. There's 4th Street.
Roll charisma.
8. Please, I don't got enough time.
What'd you get?
8.
He says, I gotta meet you somewhere more public.
All right, there's a little pool hall down the street
I'll meet
next
you
to
there.
the orphanage.
You got it. You better have something for me.
Reggie, you gotta hang out in the back alley, and I'm gonna convince him to go back there. And when he goes back there, you grab Enzo.
Got it.
Yes.
Stay out of trouble. I'll find you when I need you. Go find yourself a spot at the bar and keep your head low.
All right.
So we'll go down to the pool table and...
You shoot some pool, waiting for this guy to show up. Reggie's in the back alley. Enzo's at the bar drinking, pretending he doesn't know you. And you see this Detective Lawrence come in. A tall man in a trench coat and a fedora, really playing up the part of detective. And he kind of makes eyes at you and then goes and takes an empty booth kind of in the corner of the bar.
I go over to him and can I get you a drink?
He says, I'm all right. What do you got for me?
Well, listen, I've got a package in the alley. It's got all the crucial information you need about these drone hits that have been taking place on these mob families. And I want to hand it off to you, and then I just want to be done with you.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I don't know if you're ready for this, but I think there's a conspiracy.
Roll charisma.
10.
He kind of looks around, shifty around the bar when you say conspiracy.
I've got terabytes of data. I've got a box full of chips on everything. It's gonna blow this thing wide open.
All right. I'll bring my car around back. And he stands up from the table and walks out the front of the bar.
All right. And I'm just waiting in that back alley for this person to come on by. And then I just little bonk.
I go over to the bar to Enzo, get your gravity gun, and follow me. And get ready just in case this goes wrong.
Okay.
So you're in the back alley, Reggie. A car pulls, a kind of unassuming sedan pulls down the alley and stops, like kind of behind the back door of the bar. And are you going out there?
Yeah, I'm like waiting like at the doorway.
And
Right.
Is Enzo standing with you?
No, just look, stay back.
So you see the car pull up, and then he rolls down like a window, gives you like a nod, and you hear him like unlock the car doors.
Before I go out there, I'll put on my iron mask just in case.
Oh, and he doesn't necessarily recognize you, right? So then he wouldn't.
And I go up to him and I said, "You here for the drop?"
He nods at you.
It's right over here. I'm gonna go get it over here right now. I'm gonna go grab it now. It's over here. I'm gonna get it now.
I'm looking at Noah and I'm like, is this the signal? I'm so confused. And then I guess we'll have to knock this guy out, right? I guess I'm just gonna try to sneak attack him and knock him out.
Or like you're gonna try to sneak up on him while he's sitting in the car talking to Julian?
Yeah. Well, let's say Ragu's on the left side of the car, the driver's side. I'll be on the right-hand side trying to get in that way because I heard the door's unlocked. I'm going to sneak in through that side. Boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Roll dexterity for sneaking.
Oh, no. 7.
7 total?
7 total. And that's 2d6s, right? Yeah, so 7 total.
Okay, mixed results. So you do creep over to the car without being seen, but you're pretty sure you can't open the door stealthily.
Okay, let's do it. I'm the muscle.
So you fling open the door.
Fling open. Yep.
So you fling open the door and he turns and looks at you and you can see below the door window, he's already has his gun like drawn and in his hand.
Okay.
And points it at you and says, freeze!
I go package from Mr. Reggie and I just punch him right in the face.
Okay, so as you go to punch him, he's going to try and shoot you first because he has an advantage on you. So you need to do a defy danger roll and tell me what stat you're using and why that stat makes sense.
I'll try to, I guess, either stick my finger in the bullet hole where, and cause it to misfire. And
Okay, roll Constitution.
Ooh, 11.
Oh, 11's great. You reach out for the gun and like jam it as he pulls the trigger and nothing happens. And then you can roll it.
Okay, and that's a D10, I believe. Yes, it is.
No, you got to roll 2d6 first to hit it.
Oh, I got to roll 2d6. Okay.
Plus your strength.
+1, but I just rolled 4.
Experience.
So yeah, mark experience.
Okay.
You grab the gun and it misfires, and you go to punch him, you pull back to punch him, and he pulls out a baton and clubs you in the face with it before you can punch him.
Uh-oh.
And he clubs you for 3 damage. You have 1 armor, so you take 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage. Got it.
So you guys see this unfolding. What do you do?
I tried to open the driver's door. Use my strength to pull him out.
Okay,
of the car.
roll strength.
And I go, Enzo, I need you. Now's the time to fight. Ooh, double 6.
Nice. Okay, he clubs Reggie and you yank him out of the car. Are you like throwing him to the street? Or are you holding him?
Pulling him by the collar of like his shirt, dragging him out of the car, and I try to pin him down by his shoulder.
Okay, so you slam him to the ground and try to pin him down. Enzo, what do you do?
He's bigger than me, huh? Or no, actually, because I'm pretty tall. Is he bigger or smaller than me?
He's probably tall as you. He's probably broader built than you are because he's not from your planet of lanky people like.
I'm going to use my gravity thing to he has that baton. I'm going to grab his baton and hit him with it from wherever I'm.
Okay, you're going to steal his baton and hit him with it?
Yeah, that is a 13.
So that means you slam it into him and it slams him like he's fighting Julian. It slams him back into the concrete again. And Julian, you see there's like some blood now coming out the back of his head.
4
and
damage.
The front of his face is smacked up a little bit. 4 damage. Nice. That's a pretty good hit. So he's fairly beaten up a little bit from that. He's going to try to wriggle out of Julian's grip. So why don't you try, if you're trying to hold him down, Julian, you'll need to make another strength save, or you can let him go and try to react to his actions.
I think I'll let him go and react.
So you let him up, and he tries to pull his gun on you. So do you want to?
Yeah, I want to try to kick it out of his hand.
You want to do some Kwai Chang King kung fu shit?
Oh, 10.
So you suddenly come out of nowhere with a kick that no one's seen you kick before. You hit it at the butt, and he's just not prepared for it, and it juggles out in the air and falls to the ground. So now he doesn't have his gun or his baton. Reggie, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Was he yanked out of the car, or was he just
out of the
okay?
car.
All right. Well, then I'm just trying to pin him to the ground, and keep him there while Enzo does his thing.
Roll strength as you come up behind a disarmed guy.
8 total, sir.
Okay, so you get into fisticuffs with him. So mixed results have the option of where I can give you a choice. So you can either restrain him and let him elbow you in the face while you're trying to get your arms around him, or you can let go and dodge the elbow and not take damage, but also not restrain.
I'm gonna try to dodge it here. I'm gonna try to read his movement and just kind of give him the old little dip, little dodge.
Okay, so you go to grab him, you start to get him, and he starts swinging elbows, and you have to let go to dodge those elbows. but you don't get hit, but you don't successfully pin him either. Well, Julian, what do you do?
I scramble into the car and I drive away.
Julian,
I don't drive away, but I get in the car and move forward.
Yeah, you start driving down the alley with the car. Enzo, what do you do?
I'm not trying to peel out.
He's just standing there.
He's fighting Reggie. So Reggie, you see Reggie grab him, and then he throws elbows, and Reggie lets go and dodges the elbows.
While he's messing with Reggie, I'm going to try to grab one of his shoes and yank it off and see what happens to him. And that will be 8.
A mixed result.
I take -1 ongoing to casting magic until I can't, or I put myself in a spot, and the GM will tell me how.
What do you want to do?
Let's see what happens. I'm healthy right now.
Okay, as planned, you yank hard on the shoe, and his foot comes up, and he falls on his ass. And you yanked so hard at the shoe, it comes off his foot and hits you in the face. You're not ready for it as it flies back at you. And you take...
So just get a boot to the face that's just flying at me.
You take 2 shoe damage. He fell prone on the floor. It's his turn. On his turn, he's going to try to scramble across the ground and get to his gun. And then it's Reggie's turn.
All right, so if he's scrambling to get his gun, I'm going to just straight up kick him while he's down to make sure he can't get there.
Roll your strength.
8.
Okay, mixed result. Roll your damage.
Okay. Damage is D10, I believe.
Oh, you're going to kill this guy.
Yes, it is a D10. A 1. A big fat 1.
That's good. We don't need too much.
You kick him in the ribs. He rolls over at the kick, and you can see he didn't get to the gun, but he did get to his baton, and it was under him. And as he rolls over, reeling from your attack, swings back at your leg and cracks you in the shin with his baton, doing 7 damage.
Oh no.
Max damage for this guy. He hits you hard. He has leverage as he's rolling, smashes you in the shin.
Armor, does armor help? He'll help.
Oh yeah. So then it's a 6.
But that's still gotta be a significant amount of your HP. And then we jump to the car.
I want to pop the trunk, stop the car, pop the trunk, and look inside the trunk and see what's there. I'm going to use one of my adventuring gear and pull out some space rope and try to throw a lasso.
Hog time.
Try to start tying him.
Yeah.
Well, he is still armed with a weapon. So first you got to define danger as he tries to club you with the club. He got his club back.
I'm full Constitution. 8.
Do you want to get clubbed and make tying progress, or do you want to not get clubbed?
I'll get clubbed. I'm wearing the iron mask.
2 damage.
-1 damage, yay!
So he swings and he hits you, but he
hits me in the face, but it just goes boom,
right off the projection of an iron mask.
The iron mask gives you +2.
No, it gives me 3 armor, but -1 to wisdom and charisma. But it's another function of my headband that's just a straight up iron visor that's just
That just kaleidoscopes out. Iron Man style. Okay, so he hits that, and his hand is vibrating as you grab his other arm and start wrapping rope around it. Enzo, what do you do?
He's wrapping him up.
He's trying to.
I'm gonna help, I guess, with strength.
Aid me.
I'll aid him with some strength.
Yeah, you could roll strength to help restrain him, or you can roll aid to give him a bonus on his next turn to keep doing it.
Okay, I'll aid. 11.
So he'll get a +1 to his next move to Bonneck. So it's that guy's turn first. And he's gonna try to fucking club you off of him as you're trying to hog tie him. So roll Defy Danger as he brings back his club again on you, Julian.
Con on a non-con character. Ooh, 11.
11. So he hits you again, and you just seem to when you're in Iron Mask mode, slamming you in the side, but he can't quite get enough leverage to do you any damage. And then it's Reggie's turn.
I guess it's just trying to knock him out here. So I'm just gonna roll to attack him. 7.
That means you trade damage. As he's trying to hit Julian, you come over and start kicking him again. So roll your damage. And he starts swinging his baton back at you.
4.
4 damage?
4.
Okay, he deals you 4 damage as well. He's swinging at you, and you throw a couple kicks, and one of them clicks with his head, and he falls unconscious. Possibly bleeding out, possibly dying. What do you guys do?
Tie him up properly, and then I'm gonna heal him a little bit so he doesn't die.
So
And then throw him in the trunk.
roll for the tie job for me, Julian, and then roll for the heal.
7.
Okay, it's decent. He's decently tied.
Fuck yeah. 12.
Okay, so you don't take any damage from it, and then roll your whatever amount you heal. It's like
1d6. Oh, 6.
nice. He comes back, and like at first a little dazed, but kind of comes back into full consciousness as he's lying in the trunk, looking up at you three. He says, "What do you think you're doing?"
I cock him in the nose, and I put a bag over his head.
Okay, you break his nose, bag his head, and slam the trunk closed.
Let's drag him back to HQ and see if we could take care of this little situation that we've gotten ourselves into.
So you guys drive back to your financial building or whatever it is.
Wait, what does this guy know about us? He might not be the right cop for us to use.
Well,
If
the
we're
way I sees it is he's gonna die either way.
No, that's what I'm saying is like, you might have to just take him there, gag, and kill him like that rather than let him talk because he knows that you're a dragon, a space dragon.
Well, we gotta try something. We can always gag him again and just kill them there.
That's what I'm saying. I think you should just gag him, take him in there, and just fucking kill him right in front of everyone.
I mean, that might be easy for you to do, but it's a cop.
A local planetary
Oh, wait,
cop.
you
Come
know
on.
what, Reggie?
He's not even.
You're the new guy. You gotta do it. I gotta be busy taking out Handsome Pete.
I just crack my knuckles and I go, "That's what I'm here for, boys."
All right. I hand Enzo or whichever mask we killed Maria with in that video.
Yeah, it's probably the dashing.
Yeah. So I give you the dashing mask. Wear this, and you're the driver. They know who you are, but they won't know who you are if you don't show them your face. It'll be fine. I'll talk my way out of it. So I give you the death mask, so they don't know who you actually are, so they don't know that the space dragons are coming. Because they know that you're a space dragon.
But what's the third mask? Don't you have a third mask?
Yeah, I have blank mask. They
Can I
don't know
just use
about
the-
that one either.
Can I just use the blank mask?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can use that mask. I'll take the death mask. Okay, wear the blank mask. You're the driver.
You wear the mask you've been wearing the whole time, the steel mask, right?
Dashing mask.
Yeah.
And then
Whichever one they don't know.
we got to prepare a toast for Handsome Pete to get him with the Mickey.
Yeah, maybe we should go steal some expensive liquor.
Good idea. And while you guys are out, I don't know. I'm bad at plans, you guys. I don't know why I'm in charge.
So you guys are leaving him in the trunk? You bring him inside your place?
No, I think now we're just going straight to the Blue Jackets.
Okay, you're not even coming in your place. You're going straight to the jacket. And Enzo's wearing a mask that they saw you
I
wear.
haven't seen it at all. It's the Blake mask.
Well, I
What?
did use it.
I just don't think that they should see the same mask that they think is dead. Like that person, you don't want to open up that door of you them even thinking that it's possible that person's still alive.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think that should be the mask.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'll give you the
They've
blank.
seen the dashing mask, and what else? What else have they seen? No, which one were you wearing when we got in the fight and killed all of them?
The death mask.
The death mask. Okay,
Yeah.
so we can't use a death mask, and then they've seen the dashing mask.
Yeah, but that's my Blue Jacket identity.
Yeah, that's where we're going to, right? The Blue Jackets.
Yeah, they'll give you the blank mask.
Or I could wear the steel one that you're wearing
Or
right now.
yeah, or that one too. I think I need to hold on to that actually,
Okay.
just in case. That is my armor. It's a lot. So like drive into the scrapyard and start dragging the cop out of the truck, and I go,
So,
"Hey, look at Pete."
Reggie's in the. Hold on, I'm just trying to get it set. Reggie is. Where's everybody sitting in the car? Like, I need a few details. What's Reggie doing?
I'm the driver.
I am already half. on
Okay,
that
I could heal
altercation.
him before we go. Let's
Yeah.
this is before we
Oh,
leave.
and I forgot we were stealing booze.
Yeah.
Well, aren't we outside a bar? Just go inside and I'll just like.
We
can
just
go inside
kidnapped a cop in front of.
Yeah.
You guys drove away from the bar.
All right. So let me heal. How bad are you, Julian?
I'll call
that-
Maria to pick me up a nice bottle.
Okay, yeah. Have her.
Give her.
Okay, you text her.
So I'm gonna try to heal Reggie, and it is a 8.
Awesome.
I take whatever damage I heal you.
The nanites do the healing, but then they come back angry.
See what happens. That is a 5, and I don't get to use my armor on that, so I'm at 6 right now.
Oof.
Maybe we should wait till tomorrow.
You could wait till tomorrow. You gotta get Maria's gotta come back with the bottle of booze.
Let's wait till tomorrow.
And you sent her on another mission. What did you tell her to do earlier? She went out to get. Do you guys go back to the office then?
Yeah.
You just leave the guy in the trunk, or do you try to get him upstairs?
Probably better to just leave him in the trunk. It's a cop's car. It's got to be impossible to get out of.
He might try to get out. I don't know. Do we have a garage or anything? Because we can't just have the cop's car in front of our place too. We can't have the cop car here. I think we should just go along with the plan, dude. Honestly, if everything goes like the way we're planning it, no one even has to worry about getting hurt. Obviously, if it goes bad, we're in a tight spot, but we can't just leave the cop car out here. We have nowhere to put it. So we got to get rid of the car, put the cop inside, all just to get some health.
The old funeral.
Cody, what's inside quote unquote dragon ration or dungeon rations? Actually,
Food,
I do have one healing potion.
You can drink that. That's 10 HP right there.
I mean, I think we should do it, dude.
All right.
If you ask me.
Let's go.
Because now's the time.
You're the driver.
So, but we do have to stop and get the drink or whatever. So we like drive by and grab the alcohol out the window.
Maria runs downstairs.
She tosses it down from the 3rd-story window.
She's just like, "Why are you guys in a cop car? Hey, you don't even know about
But
this."
forget about it.
She hands you a bottle of brown liquor and a bag. She's like, I got the things you needed. You boys be safe, okay? And then you look at the bag and it's a kinky police officer uniform.
Oh yeah, this was the old plan.
I forgot about that. The kinky cop uniform.
Well, all right. So now we're gonna open the trunk and try to dress the cop. In
Oh my
the
gosh,
kinky
please. Is that what we're doing?
policeman's outfit. This is part of the plan. Trust me.
Where are you doing this? Just in front of
Oh,
you
we're
guys?
gonna go to drive someplace private.
Drive someplace private. Okay, roll.
Wisdom.
I think where you should roll wisdom, like you're making a journey. Yeah.
8.
So you find an alley you think is relatively deserted right at this moment, but you don't know how long it's gonna stay that way.
I mean, there's no reason why we can't do this in front of the Blue Jackets place,
Yeah, you want to do it at the Blue Jackets place?
or closer to their territory.
Yeah, I mean, but anywhere you're not within like a closed area, you run the risk of the police that are highly active in this area running into you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of the explosion.
And they're at the junkyard, so I think we should just go straight there, dude. Just drive into the junkyard in the cop car.
Then you put this on. It's part of the plan.
I don't think it needs to be part of the plan anymore.
You
Wait,
know
if
what?
Reggie's gonna kill him, Reggie should wear it.
Yeah. You want to be a space dragon, right?
So yeah, killing the cop is the initiation of becoming a fucking blue jacket, but wearing the sexy uniform is initiation of becoming a space dragon. It's a double initiation.
I hold the uniform and I go, I don't think I'll be able to fit in this, boys.
It's elastic.
Yeah, it'll
It
stretch
says
out.
one size.
I look at you guys, look at the outfit. Look at you guys, I look at the outfit.
Come on, we all had to do this at one point of our careers.
It's just like the things
The first wax gotta be a sexy whack. Everyone knows that.
the things I do for money. And I go, I'll be right back. And I go to try to finagle my way into this sexy cop costume.
And we're just gonna pull right into their fucking. I'm assuming the car could fit in there, right? It's like a junkyard.
Yeah. Tell the boss Julian's here to see him.
Are you saying that on the walkie for the cop car?
Yeah, and I start going boop 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 boop.
That's what I was hoping for.
So the Blue Jackets outside. Look at. Are the three of you just sitting in the car?
We're driving in the car, yeah. And as we're driving in, he's on the walkie saying, "Tell handsome Pete that Julian's here."
Did you roll charisma?
Well,
You rolled a 12, so they open the gate, and you guys roll on in the squad car, and they all the Blue Jackets circle on up.
Enzo, do donut.
I was just gonna say that, dude.
Just do
What would that would that be the
Dexterity.
a donut would be dexterity? I'm not gonna do a donut. I'm not confident enough, and I could go real bad if I do a fail, I think.
So you decide not to do a donut.
Do not do a donut. I just pull in normal.
You guys pull up, and you're encircled by the Blue Jackets, and handsome Pete is standing at one side of the circle. What do you do?
They lean over to Enzo. They say, all right, so How does this work? Do I put it in the bottle, or do I gotta put it in a glass, or like, how is this? How am I not gonna get blamed for this?
So, like, the words will come to you when they come to you.
And you hear Pete from outside yell, Julian, you're going to introduce us to your friends.
Just a second, I'm busy talking. Acting really unhinged. Ed's apart. My brother. We're not walking away from this.
I don't know, man. I feel like you don't you're underestimating how stupid everyone here is.
It's not about how stupid they are. It's about how weak I am and how dangerous they are.
All right. Well, maybe we just kill the cop today and hold off on the poison.
Oh, I know. We've come too far now. We gotta stick to the plan.
We could just kill the cop and we could all be in the gang and then we could figure it out.
Okay. I step out of the car and I go, hey, Pete, I got a present for you.
Yeah? What's that?
Come here, let me show you. It's in the trunk.
He walks around towards the trunk of the car.
Hey, Reggie, get out here.
And you see him regrettably like walk around, and it's a very low cut. It's like all the way down to like my mid, like right here on my chest. And it's like
I got you's a cop, just like
and,
you at.
And it's like booty shorts, and I'm just like, hey, how are you? Somebody order
There
a
is
cop.
murmuring and laughter from the Blue Jacket gang members circled around the car.
You're all under arrest. Spread them.
A few of the guys are like, I'll show you how to spread them.
Yeah, I bet you would.
He says, what's going on here?
No, take it easy, Pete. I got you as a cop. I got you a 2-for-1 special. And then I bang on the back of the trunk and pop it open. And just to show him the real cop.
Oh, and he looks this guy up and down. And the cop's like struggling in the ropes. And he goes and fishes around its pockets and pulls out the cop's personal digital device, whatever we called those. I can't remember. Pops it, hacks it open, and like starts looking through his ID and shit, like verifying that he's police officer. You had me worried there, Julian. You had me worried.
You have me worried, thinking with all your crazy conspiracy.
You've done good. You've done good. Pull him on out there, Muscles, as he looks over at Reggie. And you're gonna have to introduce us to your other friend. I assume this is the Enzo Reggie mentioned before.
Yeah, best driver in all of Gamma.
Well, why don't you bring him around to the fire? And there's a big tire fire kind of in the middle of the area as Pete walks over towards that tire fire.
Hey, I brought you a gift, a little celebration. And I pull out the liquor bottle.
We'll celebrate after we're done.
Oh, come on, where's your sense of merriment? Come on. There's
Yeah.
no death and destruction with a lot of intoxication.
He pulls out a gun and he's holding it by the barrel and hands it to you, butt side to you, and says, you gotta finish the job.
The pleasure is all his. And I pass the gun off to Reggie.
No, he takes the gun back from Reggie. You know what this is about.
And
Trust.
you don't have any trust in me. But how are you gonna trust in me if you can't trust me to trust my man to finish the job?
You are used to talking your way out of most situations. You won't be able to do that. And he this time he kind of forcibly puts the butt of the gun into your chest. Finish the job.
So I take it and then I go over to the cop by the fire. And I put on my iron mask, and I pull out the liquor, and I take a big swig from the liquor, and I throw it in the fire. You know, Pete, you're kinda ugly. And I shoot him.
Okay, roll to shoot Pete.
Why?
11.
Okay, roll damage on Pete.
What's the damage on the gun?
What's his damage? How did this game work?
6.
Oh! You fire at Pete and it hits him in the chest, and you know you hit him good in the center of body mass. And he goes, oh, as he clutches over. Of course, you shooting Pete immediately actuates all the other Blue Jackets to attack whichever one of you is closest to them. Everybody needs to roll Defy Dangers, as you are all being besieged by Blue Jackets. The ones around the car, Enzo, try to rip you out of the car. What do you do?
Strength check,
Okay.
9.
Mixed result. They get you partway out of the car. They're pulling you through the window, and you're grabbing the frame and trying to resist as they're ripping your Italian Mafia clothes off. Reggie, these guys come at you swinging chains, trying to club you with his chain. What do you do?
A very just little sidestep, kind of just dodge it, keep him close.
Roll dexterity then if you're dodging.
Okay. 10.
You sidestep as he like, and you just step to the side, and his chain flashes past, hits the dirt next to you, but doesn't hit you.
How far away are the guys in the car? Are they right outside the door from where we're at?
The guys in the car are close to you. Yeah, they're probably a yard or two away.
How many guards are in this room that we're in?
Well, you're in the yard of the
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
many a dude. You have not counted them.
Got you. Okay.
Basically, the entire surviving members of the Blue Jackets since the last time they killed a lot. And
Gotcha.
then, Julian, you're being attacked by the guys that a few guys around Pete grab him, start pulling him away, and the other guys in your area pull out knives and step towards you, swinging, stabbing, slashing. What do you do?
You think you can kill me after what I did to the guy that killed all of your friends?
Building your own lore.
Con and deck either way. I guess. Sav.
You've got a lot of armor, so I'm gonna say you take half damage. What is Reggie gonna do?
I have a move called What Are You Waiting For? You cry out to a challenge your enemies, roll plus con. On a 10 plus, they treat you as the most obvious threat. And then I take a +2 to any damage that's been going on for that. So I'm actually gonna try to taunt all the guys. So as I sidestep those 2 changes and go, what, that's all you can do? You guys are nothing but pushovers. And I kind of, give them the little nose thing. You guys really want a challenge? Come over here and I'll show you what you got.
Okay, did you roll your con?
I will. That plus con, it says CON.
Yeah.
6.
As you start to shit talk, this guy hits you in the mouth with the chain. He had to take that damage in exchange.
Yeah.
You get hit in the face for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, but you have armor, so you only take it.
But I'm wearing the cop outfit.
Wear it with your armor.
So I only take 1 is what you're saying.
Yeah, you might as well. You guys might need that armor. What are you doing, Enzo?
So I'm gonna grab the speaker, the microphone, and I am going to scream that Handsome Pete was working with the cop and he had to die. It was the only logical thing. Can't run a criminal organization if someone is working with the cops. We can't trust him. He was playing every single last one of you. I know half of you are new and you don't understand this, but he wasn't working for you guys. He was trying to have backup plans in case he ever got caught up and he had to give up people up.
He's a snitch.
He's a snitch.
So I think you take a -1 because circumstantially,
Okay.
it'd be really hard to convince anybody mid-gang violence when you're like rushed with that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy's trying to make a logical argument while we're trying to rip him out of a car.
Rumble in the scrapyard.
So I think you take a -1 to your logical argument.
Okay, cool.
So some of the less experienced gang members are hesitant and sort of pull back. Like some of the guys that were pulling you out of the car stop trying to pull you out of the car. Some of the guys that were backing up the guy with the chain sort of take a step back, like trying to figure out what's going on. Same thing with you, Julian. Some of the guys with knives sort of take a few steps back.
He's right. He's a traitor. He doesn't deserve to be a Blue Jacket. He was playing all you for chumps.
But there are loyalists, right? Original gang members. So those people are still actively trying to attend. So let's go to, I think, Julian.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk over to Handsome Pete with my gun and pew 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 pew.
So Handsome Pete is being pulled away by 2 other guys. So you have at least 1 guy still fighting you. So I need you to roll Defy Dangers twice to be able to shoot at Handsome Pete.
Yeah, just kind of like a duck and weave. 3.
So the guy, as you try to walk away from the guy who's fighting you, he just shivs you in the side with his knife. For 6 damage.
Your mask takes 3 of those, or
Yeah.
3 of those?
And then it's their turn. This guy is still fighting you, Julian. So why don't you roll another Defy Danger?
Double 6s.
Okay, so you dodged that attack. The chains guy is still trying to fight you. So you need to roll Defy Danger, Reggie.
Reggie.
All right. So how many more guys do we have to take care of here? I feel like it's still a
So
lot.
you're being attacked right now, so you got to roll the Defy Danger roll.
Sidestepping kind of helps, so I'm going to sidestep here. So do another dexterity sidestep. 13.
Well, that seems to keep working. You're dodging this chain guy like you're skipping rope. And then Enzo, this situation is one guy is now they're not trying to pull you out of the car anymore. The guy who's the more senior member with these younger guys is like being like, no, why are you listening to him? This guy's just some asshole. They're trying to destroy us right now. Don't fucking listen to him. If he had dealings with the cops, it's probably to get him off our back. He's a good gang leader. We trust handsome people.
I'm going to take off my mask and I'm going to say that my name is Enzo Pepperoni and I am a member of the Nova Tribe. Oh, no, I'm a member of Space Dragons in association with Nova Tribe. We know they own the police. They own everything. We were given this information from them that he was working with the police. And we tried to confront him about it, and he sent guys against us, and we had to fight them. We're here now. We're trying to make things right. We could all prosper if we work together. Working together is the smartest option.
Well, you're lying about
everything.
Anything, your basis of your argument is built upon lies.
The only true thing that you said was, I am Enzo Pepperoni.
So I'll roll a charisma if you want me to.
I mean, I feel like you got a lot of lenience on the first one, so I think you got
just roll a charisma on this one.
And then if you sell them the lie, then you can make logical arguments with it.
7.
7's a mix. These guys are still on the fence between you and this other guy, and this whole round of this guy's turn is you guys arguing back and forth about what is real, and these young kids just being like, I'm confused. So then it's your guys' turns again.
Is this what it means to be a gangster?
Real gangsters got to debate. Somebody gets to go.
All right, so I'm dodging these guys with the chains, so I'm going to attack 4. So I'm going to get an experience. 5, actually. 5.
2 damage. And then Enzo and Julian will have.
I'm going to run over to wherever the music is coming from, and I need to start blasting the Space Dragons theme song.
What's the Space Dragons theme song?
In the Roadhouse.
Oh, that's right.
Space
that's right. You had to get
Space Dragons.
Like a 12 on a DJ or something.
Yeah, of course we're recording at all times. Yeah, it's the future.
Yeah.
I just took that track really quick. Give us some extra motivation and to coerce the Blue Jackets. Space Dragons.
So as the beat drops, there's a build up and then the beat drops. You see some of the younger dudes who are like pulled back from the fighting and like start to like fucking along.
Super intense banjo riff.
That's right. It's banjo electronic. I forgot about that. The banjo is shredding while there's like industrial beats, right? It was industrial western or something.
Yeah.
The kids are like, these guys are kind of all right. Like, we're gonna wait to see how this susses out.
Handsome Pete is a traitor remix.
What is Enzo doing?
So is anyone trying to physically pull me out of the car right now?
No, there's just debating happening.
Yeah, I thought you guys are like having a very heated debate right outside the cop car.
I thought I was in the car, though. I'm not in the car?
Yeah, you're in the car talking out the open window to a couple of Blue Jackets. One of them's a senior member who's arguing against you. And the 3 younger kids who are confused are like more interested in the music now, probably.
I am going to try to hit the guy's foot, grab his shoe off and knock him off balance. Just make him look foolish in front of the other guys. That's a 10.
Okay, so you trip this guy, and his shoe shoots off across the yard, and he falls prone to the ground. Then it's the Blue Jackets' turn. So there is a guy committed to still trying to fight both of you guys. So I think I need a defy danger from Julian and Reggie.
9.
What are you using? Dexterity?
Or con.
You tell me. Those looked it.
7.
So I'm just like at the control station. I'm just like I'm headbanging so much that I'm trying to counteract their like knife stabs
with rhythmic headbanging.
I'm the mass master, so I feel like I should just be using my face for everything. Because I'm so used to going up to like computer terminals with just like with my mask. Sometimes the connection's like a little wonky, so you gotta like get close to it.
So your head bob dodging. What did you roll on your roll? I forgot.
9.
9. Okay, so that's a mixed result. And then you got a 7. I'm gonna have you guys both take half damage. So you get hit a little bit. Half damage. I'm gonna call it 2 damage. It's your guys' turn. What are you doing now?
I still gotta get this guy. That's right in front of me here.
Yeah, that guy's evaded your attacks,
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 10. Now I can roll damage.
which is a D10, I think.
Yes, it is. 4.
4 damage.
Yes, 4 damage.
You bring your laser axe across him and it slices him open, and his like flesh sizzles and burns from the wound. And he takes a step back because 4 damage is more than half his HP. And the younger guys around him go, "Oh shit!" And then what do you guys want to do? What's Enzo and Julian want to do?
I'm gonna shoot the guy who's attacking me. Double sixes. Wow, that's like the 4th one tonight. Damage. 3.
3 damage. Okay, so you shoot him. You just like pop him in the leg with the gun that Pete gave you. And this guy hollers in pain as we flash over to Enzo, who has tripped that guy. What are you going to do now?
He's prone on the floor. I'm going to use my knife to cut out his tongue. Is that strength?
Yes, I believe so.
And that is an 11.
So
I still got to do damage, or is it just tongue cut out?
I mean, that also is going to do damage to him. So roll damage. Yeah.
3.
3. Okay. So you guys, if you look over, you see Enzo pop the door on the cop car, stand up over one of the blue jackets, and then fall upon him, knife out, and grab his tongue out of his head and then slice it off. And the young kids are like, "Whoa, whoa, ah, ah," and like wince and turn away as he slices off this motherfucker's tongue.
Base drag.
Please check. So you're holding a bloodied tongue. That's fun. What's Julian do?
So shooting that guy. I'm kind of stuck.
You had a turn. My bad. It's their turn first. That guy's gonna try to stab you.
I'm gonna give him the runaround. 6.
That means you get experience and you get stabbed again. 5 damage.
Oh, no.
2 damage.
Oh, you took it on the face. Took it on the chin.
Yeah, he leans his face into it.
Stab me right here.
Like a piece of shrapnel, like goes through like an air hole in the metal.
This guy you're fighting, who you slashed with the laser axe, Reggie, is going to swing at you again with his chains. So roll another to fight.
All right. Well, I gotta get this guy in front of me still. Like, he's still severely bleeding from that other attack. So I'm just gonna try to go for the kill.
Attacking you, so you need to roll a defy danger.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna dodge it. So it's gonna be 10.
Nice. This guy cannot hit you with his chains. It's getting comical now as he swings and you just sidestep. All right, then you guys get to go. Now you can go.
Yeah,
You're doing pretty good. You took more than half of
I'm
one.
gonna finish this guy off. 7.
That's a mixed result. That means you guys both hit each other. So roll your damage and he rolls his
Okay, I gotta get a 4 or higher. 3.
3, but you dealt 4 damage before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
He
nice.
hit you with his chain really hard though, right before you kill him.
Oof.
How hard was it?
5 damage. So pretty fucking hard. But you get one armor off that, so he took.
Bidu. I'm in the red, boys.
But this guy falls to the ground, giant X cut across his chest from your laser axe.
Nice. Can I pick up one of those chains? I definitely want to keep one of those.
Yeah, you can pick up a chain. The young guys that were sort of around your fight, they scatter. They run away from you. They're terrified of you, and they flee away. And the same thing happens as we cut over to Enzo. You're holding a bloody tongue and your bloody knife standing over this guy. What do you do?
Is he trying to fight me, or is he like just too busy with his tongue being cut out?
Yeah, he's a little preoccupied with trying not to drink his own blood to death.
Easiest way to kill him, stab or whatever. That's a 9 though.
Okay, so you stab him in the throat to kill him, but that's a mixed result, so you take damage from that. So I think in his last dying action, he pulls out a gun and fires it into you as you stab him. 2 damage.
And he took 4 damage.
Okay, he's real dead.
Nice.
You ram your knife through his throat.
And then I look at are those still the guys still around me?
Yeah, they're frozen now after seeing you cut his tongue out and then take a bullet and then stab him in the throat.
I'm gonna say you boys will learn that sometimes you have to use some violence to make sure that future violence won't happen.
Okay, roll.
Oh, it's an 8.
They're terrified of you. So one of them just says, what have you say, man? As you're like still clutching a tongue. Julian, what do you want?
I'm pointing my gun at the guy I'm fighting, and I ask him, "Oh, you really gonna die for handsome Pete? We're gonna keep the jacket."
We're just gonna put cool dragons on him.
Roll charisma. Because you've injured him, right?
Yeah, shot him in the
Shot
leg.
him. Yeah, that's right.
12.
12. And he looks back towards where Pete has been shuffled off by another blue jacket. And he says, I'm not ready to die. And he drops his knife and he backs away from you.
Then get out of here and don't bleed out.
And he hobbles off towards the other side of the yard away. So, with combat, right, in the most immediate sense, kind of resolved, what do you guys do now?
We gotta go take care of Pete.
You want to chase down Pete?
Yeah, we're gonna chase down hands.
I'm gonna kill the cop before we leave.
Okay, so just so I can set the scene out, and you can choose what actions. That guy, that intimidation happens where this guy fucks off out of your way, so you get a clean line to go to Pete, and you see Pete just getting into a truck with that other blue jacket, and the truck turns on and starts to pull out of the junkyard. The cop is there kneeling by the fire over towards Julian. Most of the blue jackets have scattered or are cowering. What do you want to do?
I think we should go after him, right?
I'm running past the cop and I'm going, we gotta get Pete.
Are you? But you're running towards the car. Okay. Because I'm right by the car, huh? And they're
Yeah, you're standing by the driver's
Pete
side.
and Pete's like kind of far from me.
It's behind the car, like the car pulled in like this, and then his truck's driving away like that out of the exit.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump back in the car.
Okay, and so we're all jumping in the car.
Well, I felt like I was more far away from the car during all of it.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull out, purposely hit, try to run like hit the cop when I'm pulling out, and go drive over to Julian for him to jump in.
Okay, you try to hit the cop. Roll to hit the cop.
Oh, then it's a 7.
So you can hit the cop and Julian, or you can hit neither of them.
Guess I'll hit neither of them.
Thank you for your consideration.
So you pull the car over to where these other guys are fighting. So are you now getting in the car, Julian?
Well, now I'm gonna run back and grab the cop. I put the cop in the trunk. I take him with us.
No, dude, I just drove like you said you were far from the car, so I just drove all the way to where you're at.
Oh, I guess we're not. You could still hit both of us or neither. I jump in the car and I go, we gotta get Pete. If we don't get Pete right now, this doesn't work.
Reggie, do you get in the car, or are you gonna stay?
I'm hired for Pete, I guess. So let's try to get Pete.
Okay, so you all jump in the car and assumably peel out and try to chase down Pete.
Oh, I get on the radio at the cop car and I call, breaker, calling on cars. A gold-plated, bedazzled truck with a blue jacket headed north on the 405. Armed and dangerous, shoot on sight.
Okay, roll charisma on the cop.
10.
Okay,
Ooh.
so you start getting call back of, I've seen the truck, I am in pursuit, driving down 32nd, heading eastbound, or whatever. He like gives you the location of where they are now chasing after Pete in the truck.
So repeat, armed and dangerous, shoot on sight. Open fire, no survivors.
So are you guys going to try to go to this, or are you just going to try to let the cops handle it?
It's up to the driver.
I'm trying to think, because if he gets caught by the cops, if he snitches on us, then he is a snitch, so he can't.
We can't have rivals. We got to take care of this problem now.
Okay, and then I just keep going.
We can't have this bite us in the end.
I know the city well enough that I can get there easily, right? Or do I have to roll for it?
I think you can get there easily. It's a matter of getting there quickly.
We're perilous journeys. I'm gonna search for rations. Any snacks in this car?
No, I think this is like pure driving skill, though. I think this is dexterity.
All right, 7.
7. Okay, so you get over to where the action is, but you are now behind. You're in the back. There is several cop cars now chasing after this blue truck driving down the road, and you're behind 3 cops. What do you want to do? You hear them on their loudspeakers. Pull over. Pull the vehicle over.
Who's in the front seat?
Reggie,
gotta be-
because he
I guess.
would have got the car first. Oh, I think we should just keep driving. Hope
Oh,
for
we're
the
not gonna-
best. don't
Okay,
know.
we're just gonna keep following the high-speed pursuit.
I don't want to shoot a cop car in the back.
Okay, so then we're gonna leave it up to the police. So, odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds. Okay, I rolled a 3.
Yay.
The cop one of the cop cars gets up alongside the back end of the truck and hits it and pit maneuvers it. And the truck spins and then rolls over and then comes to a stop on the side of the road. And the 3 cop cars pull up to the wreckage. What do? Do you stop with them? What do you do? Keep driving?
I get on the loudspeaker and I say, gun, gun.
Okay, roll charisma to try to make him think that.
10.
Okay, so the cops pop out of the car and shoot into the unloading several rounds. Multiple police officers unloading several rounds into the pickup gap.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, keep driving down the street.
Okay, you guys drive away down. Where are you driving to?
We should go take care of that cop.
Yeah. So back to the yard.
So you guys pull back into the yard, and most people are gone. There's a few blue jackets hanging around, like people that don't have really anywhere else to go. That guy that has a pretty severe gunshot wound to the leg, and you pull in, but the police officer doesn't seem to be here.
Hey, where'd that cop go?
And the guy shrugs, and like, it was chaos. You guys are chaos. You do find the paracord cut.
We'll get out there and find him. He's a loose end that we need to tie up. Don't you know how this works?
The guy's like, you shot me in the leg. I can't.
Not you, them.
There's like.
Don't you guys have any sauce in those jars? You go ahead.
Roll charisma.
13.
3 blue jackets come over that have nowhere else to turn and are just, I guess, we follow you now.
And I'm telling you, go out there and find that cop.
Oh, okay. And 3 of them run out, and the guy with the leg bullet wound is like, do you guys have any idea what the fuck you're doing?
Hey, you're not here to ask questions. You're only here to answer my questions. Capiche?
He's like, these fucking Guidos in these goddamn games.
I look over at Reggie. Show him one of your uppercut, if you so would, Mr. Ano.
I do so.
Member of the Blue Dragon.
And as I do it, I yell Falcon Punch, and then I do the thing.
Roll strength.
8.
So you punch him in the face. Roll your damage.
9. Dude, I called Falcon Punch and I just smacked him so hard.
You punch into his face.
I uppercut.
Uppercut, yeah.
Yeah.
Crumples around your fist, and then his head snaps back, and that guy's dead.
Whoa! Hey!
Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
Aim for the stomach next time.
Yeah, you can't just be knocking people's blocks off like that. He was part of the gang now, kinda, maybe, sorta.
I had some questions for him.
My bad, boss. I mean, I am the muscle, but I did say Falcon Punch. Did you hear me not say Falcon Punch out loud? I said, I'm sorry.
What's a falcon?
Don't worry about it. It's a falcon.
Oh.
It's a falcon.
I'm gonna go over to where the cop was and I guess look for clues using intelligence, maybe some footprints,
Sure.
something to make sure those guys at least went in the right direction.
Is there anything on his body I can roll for
Yeah.
something? You know, so I just did obliterate this man. I might as well just try to get every inch out of it.
What did you roll, John, on your roll?
I failed. I rolled a 5.
You fall into the fire. Try to look.
How much damage? Because I'm
Damage.
How much?
6. I rolled a 6.
Oh, no.
Okay, so yeah, whoa. So that does put me at my max at 15. I'm at 9.
Okay.
Do I pass out? Do I have to do a death roll? Or I didn't go over it, I'm at it.
Right. So you fall into the fire and try to pull yourself up, and like the tar of the burning tires is stuck to you, and you see him fall to the floor unconscious. What do you guys do?
We gotta carry him out of here.
I start rolling around in the dirt, put him out.
Stop, drop, and roll, but he's already stopped.
Fire.
The fire. You put out the fire. And so
Does he still have that healing potion? We're gonna have to pop that right now on him.
So he doesn't
Okay.
roll a new character, but you guys still waste them. So they
Does it do this the full 10?
you get 10 HP.
Oh wait, would my armor have covered any of that?
Yeah, you get your armor.
Oh, well, then I would only have been at 14 hits.
So you would have had 1 HP left. Okay, so you
Yeah,
don't.
so I could have just took my potion.
We still put you out of the fire.
So yeah, but now I'm at 4. I didn't see any clues.
What do you guys want to do? Are you gonna call it the end of the day and go back to the?
Yeah, I was thinking if we could get aside some wealth.
I mean, you did eliminate the gang, so you have taken away that rival. That's for sure. And yeah, I guess you would have kind of gotten their territory, including whatever wealth they have there. So yeah, say you restored your 1 wealth point. You're at that year. You get your bicycle is working again.
And then do we gain any goons for the new
Those 3 guys that stuck around.
There's 3
Dragon.
blue jackets.
blue dragons?
Yeah, there are 3 blue.
Are we going with blue dragons?
Yeah, it comes.
Which, hey, that doubles the size of your gangs. So you got 1 wealth point. You go back to the place, your guys' place, to heal up, take a rest, and then I guess we should do end of session.
We still don't know who's killing people though, but we have control of our
No,
territory.
we have been side questing.
We had to get control of our territory again. Like once all of our gang got killed, everyone tried that they try to step in.
Yeah, that was one of the ultimatums you were given, or one of the missions you were given.
And now we got stronghold. We got 6 guys. No, 7 guys, including Giuseppe.
Yeah, Giuseppe.
We out there, man.
Yeah, and you eliminated the other gang putting pressure on you. So you do have the strong police presence, though, because you've been reckless. That's sort of the consequence of you guys being really reckless.